to get up in that ass. I'm twerking on this track. Yes, God, yes, God. Now he don't know how to act. Yes, God, yes, God. Let me holla at you.
Hey, Zach.
Yeah,
Why are you single?
because guys rather date hookers than college grads.
I'm a hooker.
And I'm a college grad. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Kevin. I'm here with Day, and we're just talking about our coming out stories now. So I wanted to know, what was your coming out story, if there was a reason why you came out or not, or what it was, and how the whole experience was.
Well, I could condense it because I had, you might as well say maybe like at least 2 to 3 coming outs. But the main one, I'll just put it this way. I've always known that I was gay, so to speak, because when I was younger, I had a experience. My first kiss was with a boy. I just didn't know what to call it. Fast forwarding to when I was 16 years old in high school, and I danced as I do now, so to speak. There was basically people was questioning if I was gay and all that other stuff. At this time, I was already out with my mom, and I was kind of, I guess you could say, struggling with it. I was more so telling my mom that, you know, I was bisexual because I didn't want to really hurt her, knowing that I'm her only child, and the field that she works in and everything. She deals with a lot of, people with HIV and things of that nature. So in high school, what actually really prompted me to really come out was really silly, to be honest with you. There was this one girl who I was cool with, mind you, and I was still given the whole bisexual thing. Like, I came out as bisexual first, but she felt it cool to like feed me during lunchtime. Literally like feed me. Like, yeah, every time she saw me, she would like feed me, think it was like feeding, all that other stuff. And I was just like, girl, I'm not lying to you, nor am I lying to myself. It was to the point where I would, if I saw an old girl come in, I would like stuff my face so she would have no reason to like feed me vegetables or whatever. So basically I ended up coming out as gay, like fully gay, knowing that I wasn't bisexual, knowing that I liked just men. And I just felt that I shouldn't need to lie to anyone. Number one, it was something even now with nothing that I could really hide, and it was more so about comfortability. As of course now I'm more comfortable. Like, I don't care who knows what it is, whether I get a job or whatever, and they ask if I'm gay. Yes, I'm gay. It is what it is. And I feel like that's the number one thing too. I dealt with a few people who were on the DL, and it was kind of a struggle, at least dating them, because there was so much secrecy, trying to hide who they were from their families, or not being able to be seen. Not that I'm big on PDA, but at least you can, as simple as walking down a block with someone, it was kind of a hassle for that. So that was just basically my coming out. I just didn't want to be lying to myself or to anyone that was around me. And I got in a lot of respect.
You wanted to be comfortable in your life.
Yeah, I wanted to be comfortable in my own skin, and that was something that I definitely grown for. So, yeah.
You had many coming outs.
Yeah,
Nice.
plenty. But yeah.
Well, thanks, Dave, for letting us know that. We want to know your coming out stories as well as, you know, if there was a reason that you came out, what was the reason? Just share your story. Maybe your story is similar to somebody else's. Maybe you can shed some light on your own life and your own experiences. Just leave them in the comments below. Thank you, guys.
Hey, what's up? It's Manny. I'm here with Hosea.
I'm Luna.
Hello. Oh, hey. He's up there.
Hi.
Oh, he's up there. Okay.
So I actually want to sit down and ask them both their coming out stories.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So I think, or just Hosea, who actually works here at the agency. So yay.
Hey, hey, how y'all doing?
So like speaking off camera, I wanted to ask you about your coming out story. You have a very interesting view about that. So would you mind sharing that with us?
Again, my name is Hosea Crowell. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I am not going to disclose my age because the lady never talks about her age. So nah, I'm 32 years old. I'll be 33 in probably like 5 months. But I didn't necessarily come out. Well, no, I didn't come out, and the reason why I didn't come out is because I don't agree with the term coming out. Why should I be forced to be labeled as coming out of a closet when in all actuality I'm just living my life? And my life is not for anybody else to judge.
Right.
And so that's why I don't agree with the whole concept of coming out the closet. It was me embracing all aspects of who I am, and that includes who I choose to love.
Right.
And it's always been a part of me since I can remember. But it was all about me as an individual, maturing past the shame and embracing an aspect of myself. And that's my story.
That's interesting. So, because I remember like speaking to you, like you had a really good like relationship with your mom. So how did you tell her that you like men? You just like,
Well,
I like men. That's a
Well, no,
party.
no. The way my mom found out was I told my sister, and from my understanding, my sister told my mother and my aunt.
Oh.
And so my aunt, my mother, who is very brash with her words, she was straightforward, and she asked me. She said, "So I hear you like dick," and so I said, "Yes, just as much as you do." And that was it. And ever since then, we've had straightforward conversation. And whatever she says behind my back doesn't bother me,
Right.
because I'm like, Jinx Monsoon, water off a duck's back.
Work.
Your words don't make or break me, because I'm an individual, I'm a man. I have grown to love and validate myself. So therefore, because I have put forth enough effort to make sure that I succeed in this life and fulfill my own level of happiness, I'm all right.
That's amazing.
Now, how my dad found out is another story. My dad, he is uneasy about it, but because of his love for me, he's okay with it. He found out through an argument via text.
Oh wow.
And it's my dad is very, I don't want to say religious, but he does come from the church. He's an elder in ministry in Cincinnati, Ohio. And we were having a heated argument via text message. And of course some words were shared in which came across very disrespectful from a child to a parent.
Right.
And so he was like, he pretty much was telling me to watch my mouth. And I was going to say, what you mean watch your mouth? Watch my mouth. I'm a grown man and you're going to respect me and such.
Right.
And he was like, I'm going to pray for you. And I told him, don't pray for me, because the tongue in which you use to prey on those you claim you love has done just as much harm to those.
Work.
And I said, by the way, you don't have to tell anyone to pray for me because I have a spirit or I'm dealing with a spirit. I said, I'm just going to come out in a minute and tell you I get fucked and I get fucked well.
Oh.
And that was it. And ever since then, you know what I'm saying, it was like, okay, regardless of how harsh it sounds and how disrespectful it may have sounded and it may have been, it taught my father how to respect me for who I am. And I told him, love me or leave me, because I'm not going to love you any less.
Right.
But I have to walk this life on my own. And I'm not going to allow you to dictate the man and the person that I am going to become.
Amazing. Aw, yeah.
And hey, I mean, it is what it is. And I think that's one thing that as young individuals that we have to learn how to stand firm in our own convictions and not allow other individuals to dictate our level of happiness and determine our identity, because we're individuals and we're still people.
Right.
And we're still, regardless of where you fall on the LGBTQ spectrum, I'm saying you're still an individual and you have to be happy for you.
Well, thank you for sharing that.
You're
That
welcome.
means a lot, and it's fascinating. Let us know how you feel about his coming out story, or about your own. How was it? how's your relationship with your parents now, or whoever you came out to. And yeah, so you can comment below, or like, yeah, just comment below. Send us emails, tweets, whatever. But thank you. So thanks again.
You're welcome.